Hey, y'all. Oh, this good. 18 minutes and 50 seconds is all I need, for real. They try to blame Walmart for some stuff, too. Well, it's Walmart's workers. It's not Walmart's self-checkouts. It's not. They be fucking up these systems. Trying to... Come on, y'all. They do tricky shit with the machines that don't have ATMs on them. You know what I'm saying? Do you want cash back? They go in those and steal. But those that don't have those that they do shit so they can get it on some type of... It's something they doing to make Sam look crazy, but it ain't Sam Watson's legacy, ain't his idea, ain't nothing. It got to do with the workers. Either they don't know the systems well enough or they're sabotaging it. For real. This chick told me how I do my... I don't know how it works for people. I'm just telling you how I know that they could get people who pay half and half. Who pay some stuff with their food stamp card and pay some stuff with their clothes. Because we all know clothes, household items, all that shit cannot be paid with a food stamp card. Right? The usual, if you go to a cashier, she gonna, it depending on if you tell her. If you tell her, can you ring this separate? She gonna ring it separate. Or she'll ring it all together. You put your food stamp card in first. It'll deduct whatever's off your food stamp card, and then you'll be left with whatever you owe in cash. You pay that on your debit credit card, right? Okay. Some people, now it's just self-checkout shit. I do half and half. I used to do it, but they could ring all the shit up. I didn't separate it. But with self-checkout, I separate it. I don't know why. I just do that. I feel safer. To do my food first, which I should really do. Now that I know, I will always do my goods first. Household items. I wouldn't do my food first. I'm going to do my goods first. So I could just go ahead and pay for it, get it out the way. What happens, I do my food first. And sometimes I go over. Let's just say I go $7 over, which I've done numerous of times. If I go $7 over, and I swipe my food stamp card, it's going to kick it out. It don't take what's on there and then leave it with the balance. It doesn't do that at work, which it should, but it doesn't. It's going to tell you don't have enough on your card. Put in the amount that's on here. So you'll put in however much. It's going to show you how much. It's going to spit you out a ticket and say, this is your ending remaining balance. Now put on here how much you want us to take off of this, what you have available. I put the whole thing on there. It appeared to have been working. I asked somebody, is this going to do what it's telling me? It's telling me to put in the amount. She said, yeah. I see what you're saying. It just keep ringing. It'll work out. Right? No, it didn't. I ended up paying everything on my cash card, my debit credit card. So I was pissed. I go to work. Well, just going crazy. You already know. And she's like, just go to customer service. They'll re-ring everything, and then they'll do it the correct way. They'll take that amount off your food stamps. Then they'll take the rest off of your credit card. I was like, okay. About to do it. Thought about it. I was like, I'm so tired. Sam, like, calm up. You already know you're going to need that money anyway. Just get out of here kind of shit. So like, you right. Fuck out of here. I told her, fuck that shit. I'm going to be back anyway. Cause as high as food is, we'll be back and shit. So that's really what's happening. They're saying that they're being charged. No, somebody doing something. They're charging doubles of stuff. And then they're blaming systems. Because they don't want computers to steal their jobs. But if they would do their jobs, the computers wouldn't have to now, would they? Huh? I've been doing that all day. Who say that? If you don't know, you ain't black. Black History Moment. Yeah. So I want to say this. Because they say Sam Watson is a nigger lover. That's what white racists say. He a nigger lover. Some niggas will say that too. But they don't say nothing about their daughters stealing Clearasil. These white girls. They ain't selling food. They selling shit for their face, makeup and shit. I'm telling y'all, they sell cosmetics. They ain't so much stealing food like you niggas. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need something to eat, right? You go to the store eating and put new packages. Say, I know you niggas. It's the white people that do it too. But it's the white girls that stealing shit that ain't food. So where his money at, kind of shit. Proverbs 6:30-31. It says, men do not despise a thief if he steal to satisfy his soul when he is hungry. You hungry for a clear face? You hungry for some nice lashes? For the mascara you be tucking? You hungry for some special little lip gloss? You hungry for a man? You hungry for attention? You hungry for vanity? You hungry for narcissism? You hungry for selfies? You hungry for social media fame? You hungry for some dude that you gonna meet later on, put the little shit up? Or a woman, honey, whoever the fuck I have y'all do it. It's kind of shit. So you gotta let him steal it. Now, look what it says. But if he be found, he shall restore sevenfold. He shall give all the substance of his house. So God is really smacking you across your neck, face, and back by saying, men do not despise a thief if he steals to satisfy his soul when he is hungry. But if he be found, he shall restore sevenfold. He shall give all the substance of his house. That means the lady that was in Walmart, that was about every bit of 65 years old, telling me she looking for her mommy. She hungry. She looking for her mommy. She can't get her mommy. No, you didn't. You hungry. You delirious. You talking stupid. When I said that, she had to laugh. You see what I'm saying? You can get a person out of psychosis with reality real quick. So don't come talking to me. Now, if she would have grabbed a grape or something, she's a fruit, just to, get to the hungry shakes off. Somebody caught her. They said, you got to pay that back sevenfold. The Bible said, if they stealing, do you think they got sevenfold? That's what they stealing for. You see what I'm saying? See how the Bible smack you like that? Is it true? If they had it, they wouldn't be taking it. Now, if you catch them and they ass ain't hungry and they living in Beverly Hills some motherfucking where, then you need to send them to the psych or get their asses put in jail for petty theft. Oh, but clearly, you could tell somebody motherfucking hungry and ain't ate. You could tell, honey. It don't take much, honey. Especially if you got basic training and security or anything else. My divine masculine stayed doing training classes when he did security. So don't come talking to me about my auntie eating Sam's food that he wanted her to, because the Bible says to satisfy man's soul if he's hungry. He see him, he ain't catching shit because he see that they hungry. So why would I try to catch them and tell them you owe me sevenfold? And what they give you, pay back. That's their whole household. They ain't got no household. Some of them, that's where they in there eating. He don't care. There was a whole point. One of the whole points at it. Okay, therefore, maybe they'll drop the package of the fucking garbage outside instead of in between the aisles, making his workers that are good workers feel more like his slave. He can't sit here with job. Decently in order. That's what people need to go back to the Bible to find out. Decency in order, It's crazy. Deuteronomy 15, 1-23. We got Proverbs 3, though. We're going to go check that and see what that's about. 27-28. Let me get up there. Withhold not good from them to whom it is due, when it is in the power of thine hand to do it. Withhold not good from them to whom it is due, when it is in the power of thine hand to do it. Say not unto thy neighbor, go and come again, and tomorrow I will give, when thou hast it by thee. You hear that? Say not unto thy neighbor, go and come again tomorrow, and I will give, when thou hast it by thee. I'm going to tell y'all what ended a relationship with one of my closest friends. I'm not a beggar. If you got it, bitch, cash at me. If you got it and I say I'm going to get it back to you, give it to me. And that's it. Black people and people in general that have money that they could give to you and you don't have any, they treat you like a beggar. Like you're supposed to beg for it. Beg. I have it and you don't, bitch. Kind of situation. You got me fucked up. Okay? So the Bible just cleared that up for you people who do that weird shit. Now y'all teaching the baby Samaj. They say, give me some money. I need some money till tomorrow. Well, get tomorrow then. If you got the money Samaj that day, don't say that. Say, you don't owe me nothing. Here's the money. Okay? Because they wouldn't be asking. And they definitely ain't got it to give them back because they wouldn't be asking. This is how it is. When you give somebody something, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Or say, I ain't got it to give because I want this for myself. Okay? Because you're going to miss your whole ass blessing. Okay? Okay? Deuteronomy. I have a Deuteronomy. Where are my Bible flippers? Where is Deuteronomy? Where is Deuteronomy? 15, 1 through 23. Oh, that's a long way down, ain't it? At the end of every 7 years, thou shalt make a release. And this is the manner of the release. Every creditor that lendeth out unto his neighbor shall release it. He shall not exact it of his neighbor or of his brother, because it is called the Lord's release. So you got to let people out of student loans. How long they been in? Over 7 years? That's crazy. Go on and stop playing. Of a foreigner thou mayest exact it again, but that which is thine with thy brother thine hand shall release. Or of a foreigner thou may exact it again. So them 7 years y'all giving to foreigners, y'all should be giving to Americans, but you're giving it to foreigners. So we're going to need to know what the fuck is up with that, especially those that are entrepreneurs. Honey, we need that 7 years, honey, of no taxes, honey. Honey, I ain't hear you. Y'all say y'all go by the Bible, huh? Y'all said y'all Christians? Y'all racist white people? They get all the money, the wealthy ones? Y'all Christians? I don't know. Tell me something. Save when there shall be no poor among you, for the Lord shall grant. Say, hey. No way. Saving money is a joke. Save when there shall be no poor among you. Keep it moving. For the Lord shall greatly bless thee in the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee for an inheritance to possess it. So you want inheritance, but you got to, honey, listen, you're possessing something you want to, you can't, come on. Y'all doing too much. Only if thou carefully hearken unto the voice of the Lord by command to observe to do all these commandments which I command thee this day. For the Lord thy God blesseth thee as he promised thee, and thou shalt lend unto many nations, but thou shalt not borrow. And thou shalt reign over many nations, but they shall not reign over thee. Africa, go to fuck to hell. America owes you nothing. If there be among you a poor man of one of thy brethren, in China too, honey, anybody scared of them? If there be among you a poor man of one of thy brethren within any of thy gates in thy land, which the Lord thy God giveth thee, thou shalt not harden thy heart, nor shut thine hand from thy poor brother. America is a Bible country. Honey, baby, bye. But thou shalt open thy hand wide unto him, and shall surely lend him sufficient for his need in that which he wanteth. Beware that there be not a thought in any. Wait a minute. Beware that there be not a thought in thy wicked heart, saying, the 7th year, the year of release, is at hand, and thine eye be evil against thy poor brother, and thou givest him naught, and he cry unto the Lord against thee, and it be sin unto thee. Thou shalt surely give him, and thine heart shall not be grieved when thou givest unto him, because that for this thing the Lord thy God shall bless thee in all thy works, and in all thou puttest thy hand unto. For the poor shall never cease out of the land. Therefore I command thee, saying, thou shalt open thy hand wide unto thy brother, to thy poor, and to thy needy in thy land. And if thy brother, a Hebrew man or a Hebrew woman, be sold unto thee, and serve thee 6 years, then in the 7th year thou shalt let him go free from thee. You can't really be in this shit after 7 years. Honestly. Thou shalt furnish him liberally out of thy flock, and out of thy floor, and out of thy winepress, of that wherewith the Lord thy God hath blessed thee, shalt give unto him. And thou shalt remember that thou wast a bondman in the land of Egypt, and the Lord thy God redeemed thee. Therefore I command thee this thing today. And it shall be, if he say unto thee, I will not go away from thee, because he loveth thee, in thine house, because he is well with thee. Then thou shalt take an awl, AUL, and thrust it through his ear unto the door, and he shall be thy servant forever. And also unto thy maidservant thou shalt do likewise. Honey, baby, Ricky, Bobby. It shall not, that sounds like some Native American. That's like with bow and arrow. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, do I need to get with this? Oh, no. Deuteronomy. I think this is enough, honey, because this is getting kind of crazy. Honey. Let's see what Romans got to say. Romans 5 and 8. What's that song, y'all? Where Romans at? Talk to me, Bibles. He was a pretty little Mr. Bibles. Romans, where are you at, honey? Do I need to go with the index? I don't go around Bible thumping and toad, honey. I don't know. There goes Romans back there with Colossians and Thessalonians and all that stuff. Corinthians and stuff. Look at God, right on chapter 13. How beautiful. 5:8. Wherefore ye must needs be subject, not only for wrath, but also for conscience sake. For this cause may ye tribute also, for they are God's ministers, attending continually upon this very thing. Tax people. Render therefore to all their dues, tribute to whom tribute is due, custom to whom custom, fear to whom fear, honor to whom honor. Owe no man anything but to love one another, for he hath loved another hath fulfilled the law. For this, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness, thou shalt not covet. And if there be any other commandment, it is briefly comprehended in this saying, namely, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Love worketh no ill to his neighbor, therefore love is the fulfilling of the law, and that knowing the time that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting, in drunkenness, not in chambering, and wantonness, not in strife and envying. But put ye on the Lord Jesus Christ, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof. For some reason, my father put that in lead. I don't know why, Masons. He marked that in lead, Freemasons. I don't know why. That's what he's telling me to say. This is a King James Version giant print. Just in case you try to say it's somebody else's version, honey. No, honey. King James, honey. LeBron James. LeBron James. LeBron James. Howie. Alright, y'all. That's been it. Just talking to the... You ain't really supposed to... You're not supposed to charge taxes. Muslims in this country are not supposed to charge taxes. They go by the Holy Quran. It's a sin to charge interest. Interest. You're not supposed to charge interest as a Muslim. You're not supposed to charge... I don't care what America says. You're a Muslim first.